Now I hear that tonight at the party there will be a hologram of you. Is that going to be weird to be there and have a hologram?
I didn't know that.
We'll find out.
We won't know the
how weird
difference,
it is.
It's really exciting.
Is it called like Hologram or anything?
That's what I read.
Wait a
Is
second.
it called Hologram?
Does that mean you're not coming to the party?
The inspiration came from Lois Smith, who was engaged in a play called Marjorie Prime, and she talked about it with great excitement even before the production got going. And when it headed into production, I went to Los Angeles to see it and got equally excited and recognized that it could be made into an exceptional movie. And I was lucky that the author, Jordan Harrison, agreed that he trusted me, and I adapted it, and then it's been 2 years now, pretty fast. We made a movie from it.
Well, the minute I got Jordan Harrison's play was brought to me, and I opened it, and I don't think I've ever been more immediately excited by reading a new play. Well, that's a pretty great beginning, and I was fortunate enough to get to be able to do it on the stage in 2 different productions. And now, who gets to do this? I get to play it in the film as well.
Yeah, I loved it. And I love how it came out. I love everything about it. We had a wonderful experience shooting it, but I was captivated kind of by the themes of it and how you get so invested in these characters in such an interesting, slightly futuristic situation. So I was very happy to be part of it.
It was a rare thing in the process of making movies that something this interesting and unique came together and kind of coalesced so quickly, but with such care to not only the original material, but what we were trying to make out of it. And I had been a fan of Michael's work for some time, and as well as Lois, as well as everybody on this couch, including myself.
Good.
But it was a unique opportunity, and one that I jumped at, and I'm very glad I did, because I think we made something impressive.
I think from the moment I read the script to the moment I was shooting was about 3 weeks.
I think it was less.
Less? Maybe 2 weeks?
Yeah.
So it was interesting. I've never really made a decision that quickly before, but there was something quite beautiful about the script, and it's a reflection on memory and love and relationships, and I've enjoyed Michael's work over the years. I actually worked with him a long, long time ago in a movie called Twister.
It's my first movie.
Yeah.
He had a cameo.
And
he stole the scene.
And I had worked with Lois in Dead Man Walking, and I've known Geena for years, and I had no idea who Jon was. I loved his work.
Still doesn't. It was an interesting challenge, because not only do I play the hologram in the film, but I also play the person upon whom the hologram is based. There's some time shifting in the movie as well. So it was exciting to get a chance to kind of think about what the difference between those 2 characters might be, and to get to play that out. And again, I think that the film does a really nice job at kind of exploring what it is that makes us human, and exploring it through this kind of weird artificial intelligence is an interesting perspective on it.
Now, for anyone who ever wants to jump in first, if you could bring back somebody who is important in your life through a hologram, would you want to do that?
Yes, I would. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a tricky question, and I think that it's probably a question that we'll all have to kind of deal with at some point in our lives. I think that having done this sort of experiment with the hologram myself, it's very easy to do, and I think that the way technology tends to work is it tends to keep moving forward. People don't sort of say, we did that, let's not look at that again. We have sort of virtual assistants in our lives, and a lot of interaction with the cloud that seems to keep learning, and I think we're probably pretty close to maybe the technology that the film represents being accessible. I don't know if I would want to, but I bet we'll all have to come to grips with that question sooner rather than later.